In this weird economic times, having a multiple income stream is of paramount importance. You can see all this happening all over the world. The level of inflation is overwhelming. So in order for you to acquire financial stability, having a multiple side income stream is so important. And in this video, I'll be bringing you some side hustles that you can do to add to whatever it is you're doing right now, whether a 9-to-5 job or you're unemployed, you're a student, you stay at home mom. These are online businesses that you can start right now, and it doesn't matter whether you have the skills or not. You can acquire the skills in a week or two or even in a month. So what really matters is that you start, because these businesses do not require any capital. So if this is something that you need to hear or something that would interest you, make sure you do not go anywhere. Stay to the end of this video and watch so that you can hear all that I'm going to be bringing you in today's video. Welcome back. So thank you so much for returning, and if I'm just meeting you for the first time, thank you so much for watching. Hello. Do not forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and also do not forget to hit the notification button so that you can know whenever I share a new video. Thank you so much. So let's dig into today's video. So the first side hustle that I'm going to be bringing you is an online English teacher teaching an English language as a side hustle. Now this is really something that a lot of people shy away from, or they think that it entails a lot, but it doesn't necessarily do. Okay, in the world today, 94% of people do not speak English as their first language. Okay, 75% of people do not even speak English at all. So this is a huge business that you could go into. You might think that there is no money in this, but I think when I was going through an article recently, the article read like 75% of these ones that do not speak English at all are eager to learn, and so they are willing to pay anything in order to let someone teach them English. So this is an opportunity you should grab. So now you can also be one of the 94% of people that do not have English as your first language, but you speak well and you can write well. Then what it is, you can go for it. If you think that you're not capable or you can't really achieve that, you can take online courses. There are a lot of online courses. I could recommend English with Lucy. She's on YouTube. She's got over 9 million followers. She teaches English, and I love the way she teaches because she takes it step by step. So this is something that you can do. And also, I was going through an article and it says that weekly pay for online English teachers is over $500. So this is huge. It is a huge business. You do not want to miss this opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to embrace English as a source of income. You can speak and you can write fluently. Make sure you take this opportunity, because a lot of people are willing to pay you to teach them how to speak English. You could imagine 75% of people that do not speak English at all. Now you are from the 94% that do not have English as their first language, but you are fluent. You can take up this. You don't need to be a native English speaker for you to speak English. You can also make your research online, because there are some sites that you could register as an English tutor, and they will pay you based on your contract on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis, and you will get good money out of this, because these people are eager to learn and they are willing to pay anything for you to teach them how to speak English. And also, I would advise that you should also educate yourself, learn some more, because in most cases speaking English is different from writing or teaching someone English. So you need to learn, put in that hard work and practice, do some research and learn some things, because you need to be teaching people. People wouldn't pay you a huge amount and you will just go and teach them nothing, and in the end they learn nothing. So make sure you make your research, go on sites that get tutors to teach English, register on them, and there you go. You got yourself a side hustle. So the second side hustle that I'll be bringing you today is a virtual assistant. Who is a virtual assistant, you may ask? A virtual assistant is an independent contractor or self-employed person that does his or her own business. It could either be individual individual or to a company or an organization. And the job entails just simple tasks like administrative tasks, customer support, email management, and also if you are into writing, you could write as well. You have ghostwriters, you have content writers, and these are all virtual assistant jobs. And also if you're good with designing and building of websites, these are all virtual assistant jobs. You need to work based on your skill set though, because you are rendering service and these are services that you will be paid for. So it's good for you to go where your strengths are more so that you could perform or you could deliver an excellent job. Now, the need for a virtual assistant is on a high demand because a lot of people during the pandemic worked at home remotely, and even though the pandemic is over, so many people now, instead of paying transport to work or getting to spend a lot of time in the office, they rather have their own time where they could stay at home or wherever it is they deem fit to work on their computer or on their laptop. So many people require a virtual assistant right now. So this is an opportunity for you to take seriously. Virtual assistants get paid nothing less than $20 per hour, and they could also be paid more depending on your capabilities and depending on your skill set. And there are also different websites that you could register as a virtual assistant. For instance, you're not working for an individual and you want to work for an organization or an agency, and I could give you 3 of them that I also mentioned in my video where I talked about blogging and I talked about freelancing job, because this is also freelancing job. I talked about sites like Freelancer, I talked about sites like Upwork, and I talked about sites like Fiverr. These sites hire virtual assistants. So there are a lot of things that you could do as a virtual assistant, as I mentioned earlier, bookkeeping, and all of that, data management, all data entry. These are all things that you could do as a virtual assistant. And I could also recommend a virtual assistant that I've been following as well, because when I started my virtual assistant business, she was the one that actually helped me and put me on the right path to follow, and that is the Virtual Savvy. The next side hustle I will be talking about is a writer. So you can either be a content writer, a ghost writer, and whatever it is. I talked about writing in my other video where I also talked about blogging. Now, you don't need to be an expert at writing for you to write. You can write through the help of an AI, and also you can write based on your ideas or knowledge that you've had before. You can go onto sites that will teach you on steps to take to write CVs, and also you can help people to edit their work. Now, writing is something that we always think that for us to write, we need to be an expert, but it's actually not like that. These days we have writers that write due to the help of an AI, and also we have sites like Grammarly, Writing Aids that could help you correct your mistakes. So writing is another way that you could earn. You can earn money from writing, you can earn money from editing people's work, what they've written, and you can earn money for helping people to write their CVs. A lot of people are looking for jobs, especially in this time that we're in now, that a lot of people are unemployed. So this is when they need people to help craft their CVs, and you could take that up and charge them, and I think they charge nothing less than $20 for a CV. Now, these are unemployed people, so you don't expect that they would pay a lot more, but this is also another way that you can earn money passively. I wouldn't really say passively though, because you're working for it, but writing a CV is actually not as difficult as people think it is. As long as you know what the job requirements are and you just put in the job description, there you go. You just need to give to them what they need. So crafting a CV or writing a CV is another way for you to write. Writing an ebook is another way that you could write, which has been made easy for us through the AI, which I would put up my last video so that you can see how, because I explained the step in which an AI could help you in writing. So writing is another way that you can make money online and earn good cash by helping people to write CVs, by writing ebooks, and also by writing content for organizations and for individuals, for their businesses. So make sure that you consider writing. If it's something that you've not considered before because you're thinking that you do not have the skill set, now writing is the real deal. A lot of people are looking for writers. Here you go now. You can take up writing and earn good money. So at this point, if you're still watching this video, kindly like, subscribe if you haven't, and share these videos to others so that they could know whenever I share content like this. And also let me know if you like content like this so that I can bring you more videos that has to do with making money online or passive income. Thank you so much. So moving on to my next side hustle is going to be teaching online. But this time around, not just teaching, because I know I talked about teaching English online. This time it will be teaching a skill online. Now you could say, oh, teaching a skill, but I do not have a skill to teach. Think about so many things that you do unconsciously in your subconscious. You know, you like things that you do, but you do not think that you could make money from them. Now is the time to brainstorm and think of, oh, the time I helped someone in doing a makeup or wearing a makeup. Think of the time that you helped someone in cooking or other chores that you did that you felt would be beneficial in making money. This is the time to bring them up, and you could do something like this. Have a YouTube video where you teach people, for instance, how to cook a particular meal or particular dish, whatever country you're from. If you think that this is a unique dish that people would learn, you can teach people how to cook that particular dish or that ethnicity, those the sort of dishes that people would like. You teach them online. You can have a community on Facebook, Instagram, on social media in general, teaching people. Another way that you can teach people is through fitness. If you are a fitness enthusiast, you can also teach people various ways or various kind of exercises that they could do to keep fit. You can do that and you would have follow-ups, because this day a lot of people are conscious about their looks, especially ladies. Okay, a lot of ladies want to look good, want to look fit. So this is a good market for you to help people look good by teaching them fitness. And also another one that I could recommend is a makeup tutorial. And you love makeup and you think that this is something that you can do. You do not need to be an expert at it. You could go online, search for tutorials on makeup and start teaching makeup. Just know how to blend everything together so you don't teach people what they would wear and look like a masquerade. So you can also teach makeup. So this is another side income hustle that you could do, teaching people skills. And so there are a lot of skills that you can teach people, but these ones are some of the ones I'm bringing to you now. You can also make your research, and if it's a time or if it does entail you to learn about the skill before teaching it, that's fine. You can learn and teach that particular skill. Now, apart from these 4 side hustles that I brought to you in this video, there are many more side hustles and multiple income streams that you could implement in making money without no capital. And if you think that this is something that you would like me to bring more of, this sort of videos to you, kindly drop me a comment in the description box below so that I would know and bring you similar contents like this. Because if you do implement this, you would see that you would make passive income effortlessly in this year 2024, and you would not struggle to make ends meet. Now, if you have found any value in this content, kindly kindly like, subscribe if you haven't, and share this video so that others can come and hear what I have got for them on this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and like I always say, think big, think success.